this, you and I have been talking about Troy Tulowitzki, and people going, "Oh, you got your wish." No, that was about a salary dump. So you could go out and get, I think it's just a dump, is what it is. Really, that's what it'd be. But truthfully, you could use the money to go get a couple of starting pitchers. Well, they got a guy who makes more money than Tulowitzki. You tell me how that makes sense. And I know what you're going to blind. Well, they're going to get rid of him at the end of the year. Who wants Jose Reyes at $22 million? Toronto found the only team in the world.
Well, you can pick up a little bit of his salary and still be ahead of the game, because long term.
Oh, so you're going to pick up now? We're going to pick up his salary.
Well, part of it.
We're already picking up
they didn't have to pick up any part of Tulowitzki's salary.
But
so
really,
they can still pick up part of Jose Reyes' salary if they choose to, and still come out ahead long term, because Tulowitzki was owed a whole lot more money than Jose Reyes long term. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
They need to go out. They can't go with 5 first or second year starting pitchers in the rotation next year.
Well, but you're saying something that makes sense. So in the off season, they're going to go to somebody, nobody wants them, and we're going to. It's like a Mike Hampton. Okay, we'll take half his salary. Well, you really haven't come out ahead. I'd rather have Tulowitzki and his salary. I'd rather have Tulowitzki, and I'd rather have Tulowitzki than him.
Well, sure.
It would be easier in the offseason to trade Tulowitzki and pay some of his salary, at least have somebody here that you want to watch, than this guy.
Probably.
This guy, nobody wants to watch. Oh, I heard on the morning on a sports update, oh, Jose Reyes makes his debut tonight. And I went, ooh, wow, elephants are coming to town. Big deal. Well, the circus comes, and they're still running those elephants down Lodo when they get off the train. And I go, really? Does anybody really want to see elephants go down the street anymore and dump? Speaking of dump.
You know what I'd like to hear, and I think this is what you're getting at. I'd like to hear
Thank you.
from either Bridich or Monfort. Actually, I'd prefer to hear it from Bridich. The plan.
There is no
the direction of the team.
There is no plan. And what you'd hear from Dick Mofford is, I love my Jose Reyes.
That's why I don't want to hear from him. I want to hear from Bridich. This segment's sponsored by John Elway Chevrolet, Colorado's #1 Chevy dealer.
When you go to buy a car, what do you really want? You probably want a lot of cars to choose from. And you want the dealership's best price. Not some starting price or target price, the best price. And you want it immediately, not after hours of negotiating. And you want a salesperson who doesn't get paid more if you spend more. Because, well, you don't want to spend more. Well, you're in luck. John Elway wants all of those things too. Better yet, John Elway wants you to have all of those things too. Come see us or click on elwaydealers.com.